Hey, what's up YouTube? Back again doing Diablo 2 Let's Play. I think I'm just gonna solo this one, I guess. We might start another one with all three of us, Austin, Cameron, and me. But I'm not sure, so here. There's just we were just messing around with most of these, like, cause they didn't play Diablo that much. I can just delete most of these. That one was a failed attempt at doing this. Alright, so what am I gonna be? I want to do like a class, like a crazy class that you don't see much, not like hammered in or just an orb sorceress or none of that crap. I want to do something like unique, as bad as it may be, but it's just more entertaining that way, I guess, especially for me, because I've done all the just normal builds online with the 8 years I've played this game. So it could be like a max block jab Amazon, that'd be pretty sick, and just tank everything for me and old armor. I don't know about assassin. Could be traps in, but that's boring as hell. Definitely not. Barbarian. I was thinking about just going with a Defiance Paladin with a shield and just max dexterity and all block. But I'm not sure. I could also do a Fist of Heaven's Paladin like that. It would be way sick. But I'd have to have a lot of money for that. I could do a melee sorceress. No, I don't want to do it. Druids are kind of like, can't really mix and match. I think I'm gonna go with Paladin, Defiance Paladin. Or maybe I'll change my mind. We'll see. Go with our channel name, Nos Omnia, which is in, I don't know what it's in. Latin, I think. Alright, should I do hardcore? And just do this till I die. I think I'm gonna do it. Let's do this in hardcore. Yup. And we're probably gonna die the first act. And just to make this more hardcore, we're going with players 8. Boost the difficulty all the way up. I'm really gonna need a lot of everything. Shit, I shouldn't have skipped that. Here, I'll let you listen after I turn my volume up. Sound.
Well met, noble paladin. It's been a while since I've seen any of your kind in the West. It would be an honor to aid you in any way that I can. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Well, some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lut Gholein before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Alright, I'll turn the volume down in between these things so you can hear me a little bit better. Because I am kind of a quiet talker, I guess. So here's Akara.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp. but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it, but she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
Alright. So I wish I could do cinematics, but for some reason it won't let me record it. But sorry for that, the feet per second thing. I don't know. Completely forgot it was there. Alright, so we're starting. This is the
I
most
will
boring
cleanse
part.
this wilderness.
Like, after about halfway through Act 1, it starts getting better. Oh wait, let me change my sound so you can hear me at least. And hear the audio a little bit still. Yeah, that should be good. I think I'm just gonna record this for a while, like till I get really tired, and then just cut it up into parts. I think that'd be the best way to do it, and then just upload it tomorrow. But I don't know if I have anything to do tomorrow. I don't want to be just sitting here, just watching it upload. It just takes forever. So, I think I'm just gonna get these stats to about even, and just keep them at even as I go. And if you hold shift and click, it automatically puts 5 points into one. Just gonna get sacrificed to a synergized zeal. I'm not really gonna use it, I don't think. There's no reason. I guess I could, but this boring part of the game. Killing zombie after zombie. With the same exact noise. Ooh, boots. It's a tough one. I guess that this until I can get something to sock it in there. So real quick after these monsters, I'll go over the build I'm gonna try and do. I might respec if it's not going well, like halfway through Act 3 or something. It just really depends. Or maybe even, I might do a night one. It'll just take a while. It'll take a long while, because this game's pretty long for, especially on single player, just one person. Takes a bit of time. Here's the thing. Now let me go over this. So, I think I'm just gonna max out Defiance slowly, not like right away. And here. And then get my chance to block up high. And just even these out, I guess. Maybe a little higher in dexterity and vitality. Just enough strength for the gear once I get to Act 5. And then, I think I'm just going to go with Zeal. Get these up. Definitely put 1 or 2 points into that. You don't need a lot into that, unless if you're like a smiter. I just don't really need it. It'll be nice though. And yeah, I think that's it. Maybe put 1 into fanaticism, for like when I'm going up against bosses, I can just maul them down real quick. Or maybe even holy freeze, because then I can just, it's just a lot easier. They go slower, I guess you could say. Just freeze them. So defiance, and I guess that's it. If I was in a party, I think I'd go with like a healer, like one of these, or redemption. Well, that's just for me. That's yeah. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. If not, I'll go into an all offensive paladin with maybe all into holy freeze, all up in that shit, and resist cold. If I did do that, I'm not sure if you like swap to this real quick and then swap back to holy freeze, if it'll stay on the enemy. I'm really not sure. If not, I could go into Fist of Heavens, because Fist of Heavens are beast, even without like good gear, especially for PV, player versus monster, because the holy bolt around it just takes out undead creatures like nothing. It didn't, I guess. Drop those. Gotta kill all the monsters in the Den of Evil. If you didn't know that, you probably know from the Akara. Listen to that if you listen to it. God. How fast-paced this game is. It's insane. Just like not really much to talk about. I think I'm just gonna go out and put all my points into sacrifice and then 1 into defiance for now, until I get zeal. And then once I get zeal, I'll start going into defiance, because zeal doesn't take a lot of mana. It's alright for its first level, especially with the how this synergizes it, or something, I don't know the word for it, but it'll be up to like 76% by the time I get it. Maybe like, no, more than that.